At Uber, safety is at the heart of everything that we do, with Stand for Safety being a core company value. We take consumer trust very seriously and we go above and beyond. Simply our regulatory obligations to continually set a very high standard for safety, not just for ourselves, but also for the industry. In that sense, we embed safety into everything that we do. And that's the reason why we have invested a lot in building operations and technology processes to make sure that we are making every trip as safe as possible. Today, because of technology, it is possible to focus on user safety before, during, and after each trip in ways that have never been possible before. Our continued commitment in upholding the highest standards of safety is reflected through several industry-first initiatives that we have taken over the years that have since then become industry standards. For us, safety never really stops. It begins before the trip even begins and ends much after the trip gets over. So safety for us is end to end. And these are some of the features that we have across each leg of the journey to ensure safety on the platform. I would now like to talk a little bit about a technological intervention that we have on the platform that was an industry first when we first launched it in 2019. RideCheck is our anomaly detection tool, which helps detect if something is not going right on a trip. This was first launched in 2019 to detect unusually long stops during a trip. And since then, we have expanded the capability of this technology to detect unexpected route deviations and also unexpected drops other than the rider's actual destination. And when we detect that there is a possible anomaly or a possible deviation on a trip, we send out push notifications to riders and drivers to check in if everything is alright. They can let us know through the app if everything is fine, and if things are not okay, then we can intervene and provide support to make sure that things become better. These are some of the other interventions that we have on our platform to ensure safety. One key intervention that I wanted to highlight was the SOS integration within the app with the law enforcement agencies. What this does is, as soon as you click the SOS button within the Uber app, your trip details, live trip location, and the driver details and your details get shared with the police seamlessly if you want. And that helps the police intervene and provide support in a critical emergency if you need it. This has the potential to save people's lives if they are ever in a safety emergency. But technology alone is not sufficient. It needs to be paired with a robust human layer or a support layer to be able to provide comprehensive safety on the platform. So that's why we have 24/7 safety helpline, which is again industry leading. It connects you to a live safety agent who is highly trained, highly specialized within 30 seconds. And depending on the specific situation that you face, safety support is extended to you. Now I would like to talk about 3 technological interventions that we have on our platform, which are industry firsts and which aim to reduce road safety fatalities on the roads. The first one is helmet selfie, which is a tech-enabled helmet verification mechanism for our two-wheeler drivers. So as part of this product, what we have is that drivers need to periodically submit selfies on our app. And if we detect that a two-wheeler driver is not wearing a helmet, then we will not allow them to continue taking trips on the platform, and we will push them off the platform till the time that they are able to submit a selfie with a helmet on. On the rider side, we also have helmet nudges because we want to drive behavior change and make sure that riders are also wearing helmets and they're not seriously injured if they ever get into an accident. The next key feature that I wanted to highlight is the rare seatbelt reminder, which is also an industry first, and we are the only platform that has this. wearing a rare seatbelt is one of the most effective ways people can protect themselves during a crash. Yet in a majority of cases, people do not wear the rare seatbelt, which increases their chance of getting seriously hurt if they ever get into an accident. And that's what we wanted to change. So every time now a trip begins, we play a very audible alert on the driver's phone, and also a push notification goes onto the rider's phone, just reminding the rider to buckle down. The next one which I wanted to quickly talk about is speeding alerts. So drivers get an alert real time if they exhibit dangerous driving behavior that is linked to overspeeding. And what we do is that we will let them know that this is not okay, and if they continue doing this, then they can even lose access to the platform. We also have a robust feedback mechanism that we have on the rider side, where riders can write into us and they can let us know if they encountered dangerous driving behavior on the driver's part. And depending on this feedback, drivers receive messages when we detect that riders felt uncomfortable while taking trips with them. Now we're super excited to partner with Mod and Zomato for the Sadak Suraksha Abhiyan. As India's leading ride-hailing platform, we believe that we have a unique opportunity as well as a huge responsibility to inspire safer choices on the road. Because of the scale at which we operate, we believe that we can have a huge impact on the communities that we serve. So we plan to reach out to 25 million plus riders via in-app messages and in-app campaigns. And we also want to reach out to 1.4 million drivers who are engaged on our platform via videos, inbox messages, and in-person sessions. Specifically talking about what's our plan to reach out to our rider base. We want to send personalized emails educating riders on responsible travel habits and road safety tips. We have beautifully created in-app services which will be used to put safety front and center during each trip. We also want to drive awareness at scale by using the multiple touch points that we have with riders to support MOD's mission. And lastly, we will also use push notifications to empower our riders to make the right choices. We also want to engage with the entire driver base on our platform to make every ride safe. We intend to do this by inspiring drivers to choose safety first, and all the surfaces that we looked at on the rider side will also be used on the driver side to make them better drivers and to have safer practices on the road. On top of that, we also want to take pledges from all our drivers to follow traffic rules and to be defensive drivers and safe drivers while driving on the roads. And every pledge, we believe, is going to be a huge step in making our roads safer for drivers, riders, and citizens at large. We also have multiple support centers across various cities, and we want to use these support centers where hundreds of drivers walk in every single day to spread the message of safer driving. We will have safety activation zones at each of these centers, and we will reinforce the message of safe driving in each of these centers. And lastly, we will also have a social media amplification leg to this entire campaign, where we will use Instagram and Twitter to reach out to more than 15 million individuals as part of this campaign. And we plan to, as part of the social media leg, have a road safety week where we spread the Sadak Suraksha Abhiyan safety message on Instagram and on X. In the end, I just wanted to call out one thing which we believe quite strongly. We believe that safety is not just the responsibility of the government or just one company. It demands collective action. With MOD's leadership, Zomato's partnership, one rider at a time and one driver at a time, we will want to make our roads a lot more safer and our platform a lot more safer. Safety isn't just a slogan, it's our mission. And with every journey we power, we are helping India move forward safely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nair. As the ride for millions of Indians every day, it's heartening to see Uber's thrust on making roads safer for everyone. And I would like to take this opportunity to invite onto the dais the Chief Executive Officer of Zomato, Mr. Aditya Mangla, to share his perspective on safety and Zomato's role in this very important mission. Mr. Mangla.
Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Guest of Honor, Shri Prasoon Joshi ji, our distinguished guest, Shri Vishal Chauhan ji, our partners at Uber, members of the press, and all esteemed guests present here. Namaste. It is a privilege and honor to represent Zomato on this important day, as we join hands with the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways under the Sarak Suraksha Abhiyan. On behalf of Zomato, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for trusting us with the responsibility of carrying forward such a vital message. For us at Zomato, food delivery has never been just about food. It has also been about care, trust, and people. And at the very heart of this journey are our delivery partners. In the last quarter, 8 lakh delivery partners associated with Zomato were on our nation's roads, delivering smiles to more than 3.5 crore customers across 870 cities. That is why for us, road safety is not a cause, it is a commitment. And we have built this commitment on 3 strong pillars. The first pillar is awareness. Every delivery partner undergoes mandatory safety briefings before the beginning of their journey with us. These sessions are designed not just to inform, but to shape the right knowledge and attitude. At the beginning of every day, each partner undertakes a safety pledge, a personal commitment to wearing helmets, respecting traffic laws, and placing safety above all else. Because true change begins when safety becomes a conscious daily choice, not a compulsion. The second pillar is technology. Our cutting-edge weather unit platform provides real-time weather alerts and precautionary extreme weather forecasts, helping delivery partners be better prepared to make safer riding decisions and reducing risks from extreme conditions. Additionally, every delivery partner has access to an SOS button on their app, which connects them instantly to a 24/7 emergency help desk, which includes ambulance assistance, which arrives in under 15 minutes. The final pillar is care. All our partners are covered under a comprehensive insurance policy of up to 10 lakh rupees, ensuring that they and their families are protected under a strong safety net. We also believe in shining a bright light on exemplary behavior. Partners who go beyond the call of duty, whether by demonstrating road discipline, assisting others in need, or showing consistent commitment to safety, are recognized and rewarded. Yet, some of our proudest moments go beyond policy. They come from stories of courage, when our delivery partners have risen as first responders during road accidents, saving lives, guiding traffic, and standing by victims until help arrives. It was, in fact, the Honorable Minister, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, who inaugurated our First Responders program last year. His vision laid the foundation for this initiative, and since then, over 52,000 delivery partners have stepped forward to be trained and empowered to act in moments of crisis. This partnership with the Sarak Suraksha Abhiyan now gives us the opportunity to take these efforts to the next level. This Abhiyan, with its pillars of Parwa, Pehel, Prayas, and Parivartan, is not just a campaign. It's a movement that inspires each of us to take responsibility on the road. At Zomato, these values are close to our heart. Parwa reflects our care for the safety of our delivery partners. Pehel is seen in the initiatives we take to guide and equip them. Prayas is the daily effort they put in to deliver responsibly. And Parivartan is the change we want to see, consistent, exemplary road behavior across the country. We are deeply grateful to the Honourable Minister, Shri Nitin Gadkari, whose constant encouragement has strengthened our journey. Whether it was launching the first responder program or inspiring audiences at our sustainability conference with his vision of road safety. With his guidance, accompanied by the creative brilliance of Prasoon Joshi and the inspiring voice of Amitabh Bachchan, this campaign has the power to reach millions and transform behavior on our roads. Road safety is not only about infrastructure or laws. It is about the choices we make every single day. And when those choices are safe, our roads are safe. And when every road is safe, every journey carries more than just food or people. It carries the trust, hope, and the promise of a stronger India. Before I conclude, I invite you to watch a short film that captures the spirit of our delivery partners, their resilience, and our shared commitment to making road safety a part of India's journey. Dhanyawad.
Every journey starts with the promise to stay safe, and with our safety pledge, what we are ensuring is that we are uniting our delivery partners to pledge that they will not only take care of themselves while on roads, but also take care of other people on the road.
Every start of the day, we push that particular pledge. I take the pledge, and it will be in the delivery partner's mindset the entire day.
This year we launched the Weather Union, which provides us the real-time update for rains and other weather parameters.
Our notification specifically mentioned that you can carry your raincoat because it is going to rain tomorrow. You should carry your winter jacket because the temperatures are constantly falling. So those kind of communication keep on building, and then we have a relationship with our delivery partner.
What we do is we liaise with law enforcement teams, agencies all across the country. We've been conducting traffic training classes along with all the traffic police organizations all across the country. So we at regular intervals keep on giving them tips how to drive safely.
साइड से रोड पे चलना चाहिए, हेलमेट कैरी करना चाहिए, हेलमेट पहन के रखना है, उतार के नहीं चलना है।
इससे अपना कानून अच्छा बनेगा, एक्सीडेंट नहीं होगा, चाहे एक्सीडेंट होता है बहुत अपडेट होता है, ये नहीं होना चाहिए।
আমি সেফ রাখার জন্য মিনিমাম স্পিড লিমিট ফার্স্টে আমি বলি, আমি চেষ্টা করি নিজের মতো নিজে একটা সাইড দিয়ে বাকি দিয়ে আমি যাওয়ার।
मैं बोलूँगा ईवी यूज करो, इसका जो स्पीड है वो लिमिटेड है, तो लिमिटेड स्पीड होने का नाते एक्सीडेंट होने का चांसेस बहुत कम रहता है।
मैं अपना हमेशा हेलमेट वेयर करती हूँ। सेकंड थिंग, मैं स्पीड चेक रखती हूँ कि किस रोड पर क्या स्पीड लिमिट दी गई है। फिर मैं टर्न लेने के लिए हमेशा इंडिकेटर्स का यूज करती हूँ और कभी भी अपना रेड लाइट क्रॉस नहीं करती हूँ।
We have over 5 lakh delivery partners all across India. They are out and about on the roads. So this is the right set of individuals who can actually be of additional assistance.
So we launched first responder training last year sometime to train our delivery partners who are always on road delivering orders in some basic first aid training as well as CPR so that they can ensure safety of other folks also who are on road.
जो लाइफ है उसको हम लोग प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं। पेशेंट का जो कंडीशन है उससे खराब ना हो जाए, उसके पहले हम लोग पहुंच जाए और हम लोग जाके कुछ उसको मदद करें।
ট্রেনিং দিয়েছিলাম, ওনারা একটা নাম্বার দিয়েছিল, প্লাস মেডিকেলের মধ্যে যদি কোনো প্রবলেম হবে, কোনো যদি সার্ভিস না চলে, তখন আমাকে বলেছিল এরকম করে ফেস করে অ্যাডমিট করে ছাড়ানোর জন্য।
once the delivery partner gets into any kind of trouble, he presses onto the SOS button. We get an immediate trigger here at the DPSOS team, wherein we get the detail of the rider who is in trouble. And in case he or she requires the ambulance, we immediately inform our ambulance partner, which is dial 4242.
It is very important that the ambulance reaches on time, because in the case there is an accident, in order to ensure that the life is safe, the first aid has to be given on time, and there is something called golden hour. If the ambulance reaches on time and the patient is attended to, is safe. The dispatch of ambulance is very, very important.
मैं एक बार बीमार हुआ था पिछले 6 महीने, मेरा ट्रीटमेंट वहाँ बिल्कुल फ्री हुआ था, मुझे कोई पैसा जीएसटी नहीं देना पड़ा, और हमारा जो इंश्योरेंस है 1 लाख रुपए तक का कवरेज एश्योर्ड है, वो फ्री है.
In case any unfortunate accident happens with our delivery partner, so that they get the best possible treatment in hospital, all our delivery partners are covered under insurance policy.
To further our commitment to road safety, we are proud to collaborate with the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways as official partners in carrying forward the Sadak Suraksha Abhiyan. With a fleet of over 5 lakh monthly active delivery partners, we have both the reach and the commitment to instill a deeper sense of responsibility among those closest to the cause. As part of this effort, our delivery partners will be educated, supported, and empowered to act as the eyes and ears on the road, ensuring their own safety and that of the others as well.
We take all of these parameters very seriously and try and recalculate our efforts to make sure that the delivery partners are getting the best from us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mangla, for that. As India's go-to app for ordering food every day, it's really great to know Zomato's road safety agenda. And now, I have the privilege of inviting onto this dais someone very special. He's an acclaimed writer, a poet, and the conceptualizer of Sadak Suraksha Abhiyan. He's someone who has given India some of its most memorable campaigns and continues to use productivity as a force for positive change. A national award winner, a Padma Shri awardee, he has also written many celebrated films including Tare Zameen Par and Rang De Basanti, inspiring generations through words and ideas that move both hearts and minds. But before I invite him onto the dais, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to showcase a very special video that has been created by him specially for Sadak Suraksha Abhiyan. Can we have the video, please?
हमारी बेटी का बर्थडे है, तब आप गए थे, तुम नहीं आए हो, जल्दी आओ।
चौकीदार, आपकी बेटी और मुझे आपसे कुछ कहना है, और सिर्फ आपसे ही नहीं, जो भी जल्दबाजी में सड़क दुर्घटना का शिकार हो सकता है, उन सबसे भी कहना, उन मोहल्ले से जो आपस की दौड़ में सब हो गए, उन सज्जन से जो बड़ी जल्दी में बच्चों के स्कूल गए हैं, उन दूल्हे राजा से जिनकी सब्र की लिमिट हो गई है, और उस बंधु से जो डिलीवरी की जल्दी में कर रहा है सेफ्टी से इनकार, जिनके लिए आप जल्दी मचा रहे हैं, वो आपसे कहना चाहते हैं
जल्दी मत बचाओ, आराम से आओ। इस अभियान की सोच को शब्दों में शायद ही इनसे बेहतर कोई और बयान कर सकता है। Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, please welcome our guest of honor, Shri Prasoon Joshi ji.
सड़क सुरक्षा अभियान ये आपने कहा कि कॉन्सेप्ट किया उसका, लेकिन इसके अगर आप विजन की शुरुआत देखें तो तब से हुई थी जब नितिन जी ने डेटा को कहानियों के रूप में मुझे बुलाकर बताया था कि ये एक्चुअली क्या होता है। As human beings, what happens is when we see numbers, we become little complacent. हम नंबर्स को देखते हैं तो हमें लगता है किसी और की प्रॉब्लम है, इतनी दुर्घटनाएं हो रही हैं, इतनी नंबर्स को देखते हैं। लेकिन वो मनोविशेषज्ञ भी हैं, तो उन्होंने लोगों के एक रियल एग्जाम्पल बताने शुरू किए, जैसे कि नितिन जी बात करते हैं आम आदमी से कनेक्ट करना, उनको पता है कैसे करना है। तो उन्होंने इस तरह से इस चीज को सामने रखा कि मुझे लगा कि इस पर कलम चलनी चाहिए, क्योंकि डेटा ऑफन मेक्स यू अ काइंड ऑफ डिस्टेंट फ्रॉम इट एंड यू फील इतनी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, मैं क्या कर सकता, इतनी दुर्घटनाएं हो रही हैं, इसमें मैं क्या कर सकता, और आप प्राय आंखें मूंद लेते हैं। दिस इज द वे ह्यूमन वर्क्स। आप अपने को ऑलमोस्ट असहाय पाते हैं, यू फील I won't be able to make a difference. Yes, there is a problem. But जब आप आंकड़ों को कहानियों में किसी के सामने रखते हैं, ह्यूमन इमोशन के रूप में सामने रखते हैं, जो नितिन जी ने मेरे सामने रखा, तो उसका परिणाम ये होता है कि ऐसी लाइन निकलती है, जल्दी मत बचाओ, आराम से। ये कहां से आया? इसका उच्च क्या है, इसका मूल क्या है? इसका मूल यह है कि आपको कोई चीज छेड़ दी है। कहते तो बहुत है, हम लोग योजना बना लेते हैं कमरे में और ऐसा लगता है कि ये प्रॉब्लम है, बट जैसे कि आपने पहल की बात की, वो पहल कौन करेगा? हम सबको ही करनी पड़ेगी पहल। और मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि जोमेटो और उबर इसके साथ जुड़े। आई डू नॉट थिंक इट इज अ प्रॉब्लम विच कैन बी हैंडल्ड, और इसका सोल्यूशन अकेले कोई बैठकर पॉलिसी बनाकर आराम से निकाल सकता है। एक तरफ हम इतनी प्रगति देख रहे हैं, हम देख रहे हैं कि सड़कें बन रही हैं, कि कांग्रेचुलेटरी मैसेज भी आपको आते रहते हैं, साथ साथ ये भी भाव बढ़ता है कि द वे वी आर इंक्रीजिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, आर वी आल्सो टॉकिंग अबाउट रिस्पांसिबिलिटी एट द सेम टाइम? आर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट द कंसर्न्स व्हिच आर सराउंडिंग ऑल ऑफ अस व्हाइल वी टॉक अबाउट ग्रेट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, ग्रेट कनेक्टिविटी? ये बिहेवियरल चेंज जिसे आप कह रहे हैं, वो कहाँ से आया? तो ये बहुत शुरुआत है, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी। आई रिमेम्बर अमित जी को का बहुत शुक्रिया मैं अदा करता हूँ, अमिताभ बच्चन जी का, जब उनको हमने इसके लिए अप्रोच किया था। उस टेलीथॉन में भी आपने डिलीवरी की बात की थी, और आज मुझे खुशी है कि उसका मूर्त रूप हम देख रहे हैं कि किस तरह से रोड पे लोग चला रहे हैं, उस पर हम कैसे पार्टनरशिप कर सकते हैं। It is not that, I think it's great that somebody from Zomato was talking about that, is new company, new age companies. आज ही अगर आप रूट्स में एक तरह के एथिक्स और एक तरह का इंटेंट, उसका बीजारोपण आज आप करेंगे, तो आप उसका वृक्ष आने वाले समय में देखेंगे। शायद आप और मैं यहाँ ना हो तब भी रहे, उसका परिणाम रहेगा, परिलक्षित होगा। It will be seen tomorrow. But I think the seeds of corporate, civic and government partnership, जिसकी बुनियाद नितिन जी आपने आज ये रख दी है यहाँ, ये बहुत दूर जाने वाली इसकी गुण सुनेगी। आने वाले दिनों में मुझे लगता है कि बहुत प्रेरणा मिलेगी उन कंपनियों को जिनके साथ समाज जुड़ा हुआ है। कोई भोजन करना या एक सस्पेंडेड एक्टिविटी नहीं है, उसको कोई डिलीवर करता है, कोई बनाता है, उन सबकी अगर, और हमने इस कैंपेन में जो ध्यान रखा है, एक तरफ हमने इमोशनल बात की है, जैसे कि आपने देखा कि आपने वो वीडियो देखा जिसमें अमित जी की आवाज है कि आप किस वजह से अपनी जान गंवा रहे हैं, किसी कॉज के लिए, किसी बड़े लक्ष्य के लिए अगर आप जूझते हुए जान गंवाते हैं तो उसका सम्मान होता है, और अगर लापरवाही में आपकी जान चली जाती है तो कितने दुख की बात है। हमने इसके प्रति सेंसिटाइज किया। एक तरफ हमने इमोशनल और दूसरी तरफ हमने ये भी कोशिश की कि कहीं ना कहीं वो आप लोगों का काम है, मिनिस्ट्री का भी काम है, लोगों को ये बताना कि एक जान जाती है तो उसके साथ कितने परिवारों की रोजी रोटी की बात करते हैं. It is not just a suspended one death which we are talking about on the road. We are talking about the families which are dependent on that person. इसके साथ घर का पूरा चक्र जुड़ा हुआ है, पूरा एक तानाबाना जुड़ा हुआ है. ऐसी बात साथ साथ तीसरी चीज है जिसका एक पक्ष हमने अभी दिखाया नहीं आपको, और उसमें हमने बहुत ही एजुकेशनल मुहावरे लिए हैं, बहुत एवरीडे जिसको हम कहते हैं सड़क सुरक्षा की पाठशाला, और उसमें हमने सड़क सुरक्षा में एहतियात का क्या मतलब है, पेशेंस का क्या मतलब है, छोटी छोटी चीजें, लेन क्रॉसिंग क्या होती है, छोटी छोटी बातों को बहुत अच्छी तरह से एक्सप्लेन किया है. श्री अमिताभ बच्चन का मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ, और नितिन जी भी हैं कि उन्होंने उसको समय दिया इतना इस चीज़ को. सो इसके तीनों पक्ष आप देखेंगे इस कैंपेन के हैं, और मुझे आशा है कि आप लोग भी इसको आगे ले जाएंगे. सब लोग आए हैं आज, और पूरी टीम जिसने मेरे साथ काम की उसका मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ. कुणाल जोशी जी यहाँ बैठे, इनका बहुत लगातार इन्होंने मुझे परेशान किया, खूब कोशिश की है कि मतलब इस पर कलम चलती रहे, और मैं अंदर से भी आभारी हूँ उनका. He has always motivated. पीयूष यहाँ नहीं है, जिन्होंने देखिए इस अभियान से वो लोगों से नितिन जी आपने जुड़वाया था जो लोग सच में जिनके परिवार में लॉस हुआ. उन्होंने खुद इस अभियान से स्वयं को इसलिए जोड़ा था शुरुआत के दिनों, मुझे याद है, कि जिनको लगा कि ये बेस्ट पेबैक होगा मेरे लिए कि मैं इस अभियान से जुड़ूं. वो पीयूष जी यहाँ नहीं है, उन्होंने अपनी कहानी मुझे बताई थी और मोटिवेट किया था. तो उन सबका आभारी हूँ जिन्होंने इस कैंपेन में सहयोग किया और जुड़े हैं. I wish this partnership goes a long way and we see a lot of proactive changes, not only reactive. I would hope that we'll make some policies which will become world standards which come from India. Thank you very much.
आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया प्रसून जोशी जी, अपनी कल्पना और अपने शब्दों से इस अभियान को रोशनी देने के लिए. कैन वी हैव अ बिगर राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर मिस्टर जोशी? Now it's time to change gears and get into a very important segment of this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Road safety is lived every day, day in and day out and about by those who are on the roads, and here we're talking about our drivers and our delivery partners, our heroes, our city's lifeline today. This evening we are all here, and it's time to acknowledge and celebrate their exemplary commitment. दोस्तों, ये सिर्फ एक सम्मान नहीं है, ये आपके जज्बे को हमारा सम्मान है. At this point, I would like to request our dignitaries to kindly come forward on the stage for this felicitation. और हमारे डिलीवरी पार्टनर्स और ड्राइवर्स, आपको हमारी गुजारिश है कि आप आगे से आएंगे, अपनी ट्रॉफीज एक्सेप्ट करेंगे.